she works at a soup kitchen in Wichita, the Lord's Diner. She's I forget her new title, development, and probably a similar title to me, minus the accounting. But she has worked there for like 4 years, 4 or 5, and she's basically running that place. It's an awesome soup kitchen. They're right in downtown Wichita, feeds a ton of people, and they've got a couple places in Wichita, a few places in other cities in Kansas.
What's it called?
The Lord's Diner.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's run by...
It's a diocesan venture, or it's part of the diocese in Wichita, yeah.
That's great.
It started... I'm going to get the history all wrong, probably 20 years ago, but it's fed a ton of people 3 meals a day, or 1 meal a day every single day of the year, right? So, and during COVID, they switched. There's a dining room, right? So you come in and you have this communal meal with whoever it is, right? So a lot of folks who are homeless come in and eat, but it's not just people who are homeless, people who just are on hard times, right? Who just maybe can't afford a meal for a week or two. They're in there as well. And so tons of stories, and she hears all the stories, like, 'cause she's there every day. Yeah. And she's mingling with people and getting to know them, and she's got a lot of highs from that and a lot of lows from that. It's a mixed bag. Yeah. But yeah, she's a stud as well. I always like to mention that, because the priest brother gets a lot of attention, as we dove into that first, but the other sister, Sarah, she's a stud as well.
Your brother who's a priest, and then your sister who works at the soup kitchen. Have you ever thought of bringing your sister here and starting something like that here?
Well, hey, we've got a great kitchen here as well at St. Anthony of Padua, actually. So St. Anthony's bread, it's not exactly the same. So the Lord's Diner in Wichita, you come in and you eat, right?
Okay.
It wasn't until COVID that they kind of changed things up a little, because the dining room had to shut. So they did takeaway meals, right? So you could take away 1 meal or 5 for your family, and you'd box it up and you'd go. But so St. Anthony's bread has been around for about 20 years here at the parish in various forms. But over the last 5 years or so, it's really, really exploded. And the way that works is 3 days a week, you can come, you drive up. There's a facility here on campus, the St. Teresa Center. Folks can drive up, say how many people are in your family. You get into the system, and you can take away meals basically for a week. Okay. So boxed goods, canned goods. We give away turkeys at Thanksgiving. All kinds of food stuffs to take home and feed your family for like a week or two. So hundreds and hundreds of folks from this area are going every three days a week to St. Anthony's Bread. It's one of our largest reaches here at St. Anthony's. We're really proud of it.
That's fantastic.
It keeps a ton of people fed, or at least keeps them from having to spend tons of money on food, so they can focus on whether it's clothing or whether it's getting their school supplies. Yeah, all the things that you need to do. And food doesn't have to be part of that, especially now with, costs are rising, right? So it's even more valuable than ever before.
Gas to get to work. Yeah.
Exactly.
Things
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
So yeah, we're proud of St. Anthony's Bread. They feed a ton of people. It's striking how many people they feed from this area in the surrounding zip codes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the Woodlands is a beautiful area. I think it really is an affluent area. So you might not think that there would be a need for a food pantry like that here. And there are people who come from all over Houston area to come to St. Anthony's Bread, but the majority of folks who we serve are in the zip codes just surrounding the area. So yeah, I mean,
just kind of hidden.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's one of those things. I mean, it is eye-opening to me and to the staff and everyone who works there that this is not someone else's problem. These are our neighbors, right? So these are our neighbors that we are called to love, not and there's no insulation or anything like that just because you happen to live in a town with "the" in front of the name of the town, right?